If it isn't Mr. Don't Mess With Me. Get out of my restaurant. And don't come back unless you want a facelift. No one messes with good old Sam, little kitty.
He was the driver. Just expanding beyond Yale.
Bobby Yale. I don't know if you had a motive to kill Dunn, but you certainly had the murder weapon.
I don't know how that has to do.
Dunn punched a paint can, but why? Wasn't he calm and composed?
No, he wasn't. He was arguing. Laying on the floor. Right. So I punched.
Dunn must have punched the can while he was arguing with Yale. I guess that explains why he threatened to call the fight off. Christ. Did Yale kill Dunn just because he wanted to call off the fight?
Jeez. Wow. That's a lot. Oh, we see a lot of it in games. Wow.
I always knew Bobby had issues.
You run to her already.
But I never thought he'd go that far.
Evidence is
Everything seems to point in that direction. I'm certain of it.
What?
But
I wasn't
he
certain.
could have been framed, couldn't he?
Yeah. Say yes. I'm not that certain.
In any case, that doesn't change a thing.
It does, actually. Now we know he didn't kill himself.
Yeah.
My father's still dead, and you still haven't found Bobby Yale.
Well, she's a lot of work.
Nothing has changed.
No.
Opening the safe and finding my father's will won't help us achieve anything.
He was going to comfort her and then...
So please hurry. Time's wasting.
Who are you? I know he's a...
Do I know you? I don't seem to remember your face.
He's never seen his face though.
Well, maybe you remember my boys. Kindly accept my invitation. Why not share our findings? Come on.
Don't get in there.
I'm afraid I have to say no. I can't ride in a fancy car with a wrinkled suit.
Oh, I don't see why not. In any case, if those little wrinkles make you uncomfortable...
No, too much threatening.
I always play it nice and safe.
Okay, we have to go in there. Dang. Right. I should have just done that from the start. That's made them more kind of rattled. Or made you seem more dumb. Should have made it more my choice.
We live in a so-called free country. A place where honest people can make a living, provided they don't hurt anybody. We're not communists. Well, at least I'm not.
I would have never thought otherwise. As for me...
Let's say it's none of my business.
With all due respect, it's none of your business.
Ooh, all right. Never mind then. In any case, that's not my point. The government betrays our nation's values by passing communist laws that forbid an honest man like me to make a living without hurting a soul. And that, Mr. Blacksad, is just wrong. I'd even say it's unconstitutional. Do you get my point now?
Fair enough. Just play him.
All right. I get your point.
Ha! I knew you would. That goes against my rules. Who was it?
Let's drag him out.
Yeah, the two of them.
Bastards. But don't you worry. I'll have a talk with those two. I cannot tolerate this behavior. Please, accept my apologies, Mr.
He's
Blacksad.
trying to play me.
You see, a lot of people work for me. Many families depend on my business. Not only that,
I don't like this.
St.
I
Christopher's
don't like
Hospice
this.
practically lives on my donation. The cops leave me alone because they know my business doesn't hurt anyone. On the contrary. And, it looks like we're here.
Can't trust him, can't trust him. His apartment no longer guarded. I can have a look. I bet all the evidence is gone though.
Yale's apartment?
I told you I'm on your side. Go ahead, search the place. I'll wait down here. When you're done, maybe you'll change your mind and share your findings with me.
Let's talk
Or
to
not.
those two.
It's your call, Mr. Blacksad.
If I can.
I'll
see
make
what
sure
they
you're
changed.
suitably compensated. Colbert! Wilson!
Right. Guess I can't talk to them. But I can investigate. Okay. What's that rope?
A woman's fragrance. Almost angelical.
Hang on, hang on. Mary, yep. It was Mary. Right, what have you got?
Bobby seems like a nice kid, but I barely know him.
Hmm.
So she lied? Who's Mia? Was that there last time? I don't even know. I should have made more notice of the... Toilet humour again.
That means she's been here recently. But why?
Yeah.
What does Sweet Mary have to do with Yale, the murder suspect?
What was that? What was she just sighing from?
I've never trusted angels.
Mr. Blacksad? What a...
Surprise? I found a picture at Yale's apartment. It's you and him on a roller coaster.
Roller coaster.
Care to explain, Miss Purnell?
I'm not white, Mr. Blacksad.
What was that?
What?
What?
7 of my great-grandparents were white. The 8th was black. According to law, I'm a black citizen, even if my skin says the contrary. Do you know what that means when you're born in North Arlington, Alabama?
No. Right, segregated. Segregated. Everything.
Segregated schools, bathrooms,
Yeah, it was
housing and
everything.
healthcare, and colored people get the worst share. We even have different water fountains, for God's sake. The separate but equal doctrine and all that.
Damn nonsense.
That damn nonsense.
And all the lies. That's why I moved here. No one knows what color my great-grandparents were.
Okay. You're not the only one.
I'm black too, and I don't hide it.
Well, at least you're a man.
In any case, what's that have to do with Bobby Yale?
He's my nephew, Mr. Blacksad. Joe and I first started taking care of poor Bobby when my sister died. That was when he was almost 15. The 3 of us went on that trip to Luna Park.
Right.
So this is where Joe Dunn comes in.
Bobby was the only one who knew about me and Joey. We were afraid that someone would use my past to ruin his career.
It's not the first time I hear that story.
Where's the smell coming from then?
Fresh out of the oven. The whole room smells like pie.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
cherry pie smells so good. I'm starting to get hungry.
Why would you mention that though? That's kind of like fishy.
Thanks. I pulled it out of the oven right before you arrived. Oh, where are my manners? I'm the worst hostess in the world.
Didn't mean to. I didn't mean to fish for the pie.
Let me go get a knife from the kitchen.
What? Seems pretty nice.
And you must be thirsty. Let me see. OJ? Coffee?
I'll take some coffee, thanks.
Okay, making it take time. What was that?
Sorry. I was going to help you with that.
Was she watching me so intently? Wow, he took another slice. What? She must have been making it for... Wow, he took the whole thing.
Now that there's almost no pie left, the scent has also disappeared.
Oh,
Interesting.
that's what he was up
Now
to.
Mary smells like a huge dog. Mary, when are you going to stop lying? I know your nephew is here. I can smell him. Wait a minute. She's not the one who smells like that. That's
He's
where
in
Bobby
there.
Yale's scent is coming from. So, that's why you were sitting there.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
Alright.
Could
Here
you
we
step
go.
aside so I
We
can
got him.
check, please?
Please go.
No.
Mary,
no.
for Christ's sake, put that knife down, would you?
Leave or I'll...
Wow, this is escalating. Yeah, just watch
Mary,
out.
I came here to help.
I mean it.
I don't want to hurt you.
Leave her alone!
Ow.
Bobby!
Ow!
No, no, no.
Ow! Ow!
What happened? Right, I need to see something.
Ow!
I see it, I see it. I can get this damn tray. Let's go. Well, oh no, I died. How does it keep happening?
Don't even mention her name!
You go against it. Wow, it's not. Why do you have a heart attack?
Bobby!
That, he must be.
Call an ambulance. Do as I say. Go on, call an
I don't
ambulance.
think
Do it
he
now.
was like natural.
In the face of a heart attack, there's two things you can't forget. One, stay calm. Two, 1 chest compression per second. 1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. 3 Mississippi. 4 Mississippi. 5 Mississippi. 6 Mississippi. 7 Mississippi. 8 Mississippi.
Andy,
9
back
Mississippi.
Oh,
Oh, Bobby!
I thought I missed that.
I asked you not to get involved, or at least give me a heads up.
It happened so fast. It happened too fast.
If I hadn't intervened, Bobby Yale could be dead.
If you had warned me, maybe we could have avoided a heart attack.
Right.
Anyway, what's done is done. You're in charge now, officer.
Okay.
I'll send you relief in 6 hours. Understood?
Doctor,
What did he pick up?
Who are? Oh,
detective.
detective.
Bad eye.
Congratulations. You fared pretty well against that kid. Better than most would have.
It was a
Now,
nice
if you'll
attack.
excuse me.
let's just say I got lucky. We, as a society, simply don't trust reptiles.
Okay.
But that's not the real problem. The real problem is our extended belief that there's logic to that distrust, that it's natural and well-founded.
Okay. Wait. What was...
How's Yale? Is he awake?
Oh, yeah. Go check on him before he falls asleep
I
again.
clicked on it accidentally.
Although, try not to bother him with too many questions.
Clenched fist, fast heart rate, fixed stare. He feels some genuine rage towards me.
Murder
I
weapon's
know the
yours.
murder weapon was yours.
What? The rope? I don't get it. What weapon do you mean?
Don't play with me, boy. The chest expander.
An expander? I've never had one of those.
Wait. What?
Dunn was too short to hang himself with that rope.
So,
Maybe they put the
It's
box
true?
in.
he
as
was
a-
murdered.
The box
All
in to
right.
frame him.
Let's just say that I believe you. The murderer killed Dunn with a chest expander and planted evidence to make us believe it was suicide. But he also left enough clues behind to make sure we found the true murder weapon. Then he put the chest expander box in your locker to frame you.
Exactly.
Do you know anyone that twisted and who also happens to have a motive?
I don't know. Who knows where I'd be if Joe Dunn hadn't been in my life. Even when I lost my way and put a gun to his head years later, he still took me under his wing and managed to steer me in the right direction. And now that he's gone, you're risking your life to find his murderer. Thank you.
You don't know how excited I am to be involved in a criminal case.
Okay.
It might not be important, but I need to take a look at his medical report. I won't be able to read Yale's medical report if she's around.
Sure.
It seems like the Doe nurse will be assisting Dr. Talbot during his 12:30 surgery. In 4 hours. Could I get them to operate any sooner?
Sherry, this is Dr. Talbot. We have to reschedule the 12:30 procedure. I want everyone in the operating room in 5 minutes. If anyone gives you any grief, tell them it's a matter of life or death.
This is so
Understood?
dodgy.
A matter of life and death. A matter of life and death. You gotta be kidding me.
All right now. How do I put this? I need something that you...
Oh. Only if you guess why I'm giving it to you.
You want to help me solve a criminal investigation.
Well, aren't you smart?
What about this here?
It's a good thing I know that Mr. Yale is in Dr. Ferguson's hands. Otherwise, I'd be worried.
Nice.
Hey, no means no, miss.
You really don't know who I am, do you?
Miss, I've got orders. And the fact is, those orders say that...
There you are, Miss Dunn.
Nice.
Huh?
Tell him, Blacksad. I can't get through that thick skull of his.
You see, Highfill, She's the owner of Yale's gym.
A woman?
Whether the kid recovers or not depends entirely on her.
Between you and me, and all due respect, miss, but aren't we taking this woman's liberation a little too far?
What?
All right, let her in, but she's your responsibility.
He's really kind of pushing stuff.
You can leave now.
Right. I didn't know she'll get rid of me so fast. Something's up. Come on.
No! No!
Oh, what?
Why did you say that?
Dang. Why was I so slow to see that last time?
No! No!
Why did you say that?
Why is she saying, why did you say?
Sonia, don't.
He killed my father. You said so yourself.
I was mistaken.
Well, now I think he didn't. Sonia, I have reasons to believe he's innocent.
He almost killed you in that floozy's apartment. How can he
Wow.
not be guilty?
No!
Oh, dang. I took too long. I took too long.
Why did you say that?
Wait.
No!
Oh, I keep taking too long to... Oh.
Why did you say that?
Since nothing else is working, it's time to bluff it. You know I emptied that gun when I found it in the safe. No!
That didn't work.
No!
Why did you say that?
Now she said, why did you say that? Now it made sense.
Your father wouldn't want you to do this. He was a just man, and this is not justice.
Whoa. That took a bit of... Why?
It's okay.
Okay, okay. Give her a hug. GG. Who's that?
Uncle Tim!
Sweetie,
Tim?
I came back from Los Angeles as soon as I could.
The lion.
I told you not to rush back.
Come on now, honey.
Okay.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your friend?
No, this is John Blacksad, the detective who found Bobby.
Oh, so this is strictly professional. I thought you had some good news for your uncle.
No, Uncle Tim, don't be silly.
Wow.
Don't be silly. Look at you. Smart, educated, as dazzling as the brightest of stars. Every single man in this city should be at your feet. Come on, we'd better let him rest.
Oh, that gun's just gonna be there, hidden under the bed.
Wait, my purse.
I'll get it.
He's too
It must be
Blacksad, wait a
Don't
minute.
trust him. He's gonna threaten me or something.
I think she needs some time alone, just like you and me. Listen, boy, do whatever it takes to find Joe's murder. Whatever it takes. If things get messy, don't worry. I'll clean them up. Deal?
Sure. I'll do my best.
Thank you. I trust you to get that ball to the end zone.
Huh. That lizard isn't Yale's doctor.
Oh yeah, yeah.